You do or you not do. So I'm judging people what they done.
Not to step in too much here, but isn't the sword you're carrying housing something?
Yep. It's housing something very great.
Would you say that it's its fault whenever you swing it?
No. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hell. I'm truly believing that, so...
Now that Bosco knows hell exists, Bosco definitely would have been going there, yes.
Well, I mean...
you already went there.
You are right, and now Bosco not going back.
People, I don't know what you all want. The reason I don't talk about myself.
I don't care. What did you want?
Just take fucking responsibility for your deeds.
You shut up! I'm trying to get what this guy wants from me and leave.
Yeah, sure.
I
whatever.
was asking what was wrong.
Is that it? God.
So after Bonnie leaves, that guy mentions, I believe the arm is getting to her.
You were what?
He said he believes the arm is getting to her.
The arm.
Magic. Definitely, we really need to do something about that.
Yeah, Bosco be noticing she be having new arm, yes? What be happening?
Right, you know... When
Well,
that
that's another something. I didn't save her, and she died.
But she be walking around, yes?
Yeah. I mean,
and how she be dead?
You remember this arm we got? This arm formed out of, how it's called? Mjolnir?
Yeah.
Oh, the arm that Bosco be wanting, but then realizing Bosco can be doing nothing with it.
Yeah. And, well,
Sebastian takes out a notepad and starts writing, just quietly.
Oh, if you wanted to know what it is, it actually is a deific artifact. I checked.
I know that it is that we...
No, he was mentioning that to Sebastian.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Okay, well...
I know what it does.
Okay, well... Regardless, I think you're correct. It's affecting Bonita. She was never this aggressive before. Sassy, yes, but not this aggressive.
And
you said Mjolnir, yeah?
Yeah, it's quote unquote taking on the characteristics of its past user. Mainly in their rage.
And her past user was an aggressive serial killer that once wiped out an entire...
I think it's...
Right. So yeah, we definitely need to do that, otherwise I'm afraid she might, you know...
I mean, it's not something I would want to mess with.
Alright, so...
We can't
I can look into it, but... It's interesting that it would take on the characteristics of the last user. How many...
Last user was the original user.
It takes on the characteristics of the first user.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Interesting. Never heard anything about Thor being a murderous psychopath.
Have you read Norse lore?
Yeah, but he wasn't a murderous psychopath. He protected humankind. He murdered everything else. Very different.
Consider what a hero was in the context of ancient Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta remember, this is pretty much...
But...
He pretty much murdered everything that wasn't to his liking. That doesn't exactly make him a good person.
Everything that wasn't human. His goal in life and creation was to protect humankind.
And he murdered a lot of innocent people. Like, a lot of...
None of us in here are technically human. Barring Sebastian.
Hey, I think I'm pretty human. I mean, just because I'm reading water
now.
I think it's just human plus.
Hey, humans are 70% water, alright? So what about...
Yeah, you're 100% water.
Bosco raises his hand.
Yes, you in the back?
Bosco is not human.
Yes, we know. We know, boss.
That is...
I just want to point out, like, all of these people right here are just normal-ass humans with strange-ass abilities.
Yeah, I wanted to add that as well, but never mind.
Okay,
Actually, I'd like to go hang out with TJ.
Who's TJ?
Tommy Jones.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Tommy Jones.
Oh,
By the way,
hey.
Who the fuck is Tommy Jones?
This man
guy.
over here is Tommy Jones.
Alright.
It's great.
So let's see. Binding, locating, and another locating. Yeah, I can look into that.
I mean, I could
There's
probably
a lot
find
to do.
Frederick if I go in there again, but I don't really feel like going in there. It's so boring.
Yeah, no, I understand. Don't worry. Just you gave me the general area where he is. I can probably set up a ritual to anchor him back to this plane, though. I don't know if he'll. I don't know where he'll end up if I don't. It'll take a while, is what I'm saying.
That's DJ. Apologize to DJ. You know, when I said I pitied you, really that was just me being bitter. Like, the way I kind of envy you. You know why?
Tommy. Why?
You're normal. You know what I did before I came here?
What did you do?
The business of business. Like, if you could think of a business, I was a part of it. Got parted with his money, then them's the ropes.
I mean, like, in all honesty, I kinda used to be, well, I robbed a few places. He holds out his hand and, like, electricity jumps for it. I'm a mutant, so I just kind of abused that for a while, and then, well, I got caught and I kinda got straightened out.
Well, them's the breaks. Like, truth be told, I don't really want to be here either, but, you know, because now, like, I was just in hell. Do you realize that?
You
Soul
were?
ripped out of my body.
That's...
Fucking insane, don't you think?
yeah.
Like, why can't you just say, look, come up to the stage, say your piece, and leave? Like,
Yeah, that's fucking messed
And I-
up, man.
Tommy Jones.
So he's the best.
that's not even going into the fact that I died and I got brought back with Thor's hammer or something.
His hand hammer.
Handmer.
Man, y'all have Thor's hammer?
Oh, I do, technically. It's, secret though, so, you know.
Oh.
But anyway,
He just
I
kinda
can
looks
fly
you
now.
over. It's that arm, isn't it? Well, one of them? Or both?
I'm purposefully concealing it, but lets me do some nifty stuff now.
Yeah,
I can fly. I completely forgot about that last mission.
where's
Oh
the
my god,
handle?
flying does make
You can
people
fly?
assholes.
Shrugs and flies.
You could have
kind
just
of, like-
flown that whole time.
Hey, no, she's having a conversation with Tommy Jones, not us.
After like 20 years of like being only restricted to the land, you think she would just think to fly out of the blue?
Nah, maybe.
Fair point.
So, where's the handle at? He looks over the arm.
That's a good
I-
question.
Elbow? Like, I don't know. Like, I start feeling up my elbow as I like.
I mean, it's pretty uniform in the texture. The metal itself just kind of like bends and whoops as you move the arm. But it's just metal.
Yeah, I don't know. Down and reforged into whatever, you know.
Oh.
Sort of, I don't know, the magic nonsense. Like, I'm new to this stuff. Like, you see that crazy door? That's another thing crazy in my life.
Yeah,
Not
I was the
everywhere.
one that,
People-
like... I pointed out that door to them. Did y'all figure out what's up with that? Because... It's kind of like
Maybe.
unnerving to have a random door pop up in your place of work. Like-
while this is all
You're
going
right,
on,
but, like,
while this is all going
nobody
on,
would
I'd like to
ban,
stealth.
Okay.
I'd like to stealth,
You dare?
and
What
I'd
the
like to sort of back off and start checking through the second door.
Okay, everybody that's in that group can roll me a perception check. This is just to notice that he's, like, soaking off. If you don't notice him, then it's just going to be a... You just didn't notice him walking off from the group.
Sebastian's too busy writing, apparently.
And nobody notices him.
I wanna
She's
talk
high
about
as
this for no
fuck
reason?
right now.
No, too lazy.
So,
I mean, hey, I just saved your soul from perdition. I think you're allowed to ride the high a little bit.
You dare?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna start opening up the second door.
As you open up,
I was
please
expecting
move your
to kinda
token
call-
in between the doors. Oh
No,
wait,
no,
are you
I'm
doing it from a
from-
distance?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you open up the door just a bit, and you see, well, first of all, a sign that in English says free for children. There's also a banner, well, several ribbons flowing off of a banner that looks to be blocking the way forward. Just a little bit past that, you can see what looks to be a giant table with what looks like you saw many of these at the trial, except this imp is blown up way out of proportion. There's also 2 cats at the table. The area right here looks to be, well, magma that's cooling, and there's also a stream of water that's going down the center.
I go in. Busko's morbidly curious now.
As you go in, the door shuts behind you.
No, I'm leaving them open. I'm propping them open as I go.
Okay.
I propped
So
the
you
last
prop
one
the door
open.
open just a little bit. As you come in, there's just a random man in a suit. Kind of looks a little bored. He's on his cell phone. Behind him, there's a sign that says, "You will not be served if," and there's like a long list of things, and along the bottom, you just see, "You are a sheep, you are a sheep, you are a sheep, you are a sheep." He looks up to you. Can I help you?
Give Bosco a moment, yes?
He shrugs.
And we can return to the other group.
Okay.
I open it back up and I prop the doors open and I come through and I shake my head.
I
You
still
never-
don't know what happened.
You never asked if I did anything terrible.
Well, I don't accept. You